Hi guys, it's JG here with Earth 5D University on location. Thank you for joining me here where you are the light and the light is the way. So on the last video, last Sunday, if you haven't gone and watched it, make sure you tune in. That video is about 5 ways that you know that you are being called to a twin flame divine union, okay? If you hear that crashing, it is Mama Ocean behind me. It is going off today, and I really felt like it was important to film here and talk about the things that could be blocking your divine union, because we are going to toss them into the ocean behind me, okay guys? We're just going to toss them. So let's get into it. All right guys, so the thing that's blocking you the most from your divine union is it's so simple but so difficult to manage, and that is fear. So the number one thing that's blocking you from your person is fear. And that fear is literally in your DNA. It is stuck inside of you. And that fear begins to tell you a story. And that story is something that you play over and over in your head. And that story is what starts to become part of your reality. So we live in a mental universe. Everything about creation is something that we dreamed up. It's something that we experienced first mentally. So if you think about it, our brain, right, under my hat here, our brain is encapsulated in a skull, right? It can't see anything, right? It can't feel anything. All it sees and feels is the darkness of your skull, right? It's your senses. It's your consciousness taking in the world around you based on your perception, based on the story that you're telling yourself. All right, guys, so this is a mental universe. Everything that we see is first begins with a consciousness, and our brain is a trusty processor of our senses and of our feelings and our belief systems. So if you are in the belief system that many belief systems and fear, right, around love. So if you're in the belief system that love is difficult, if you're in the belief system that you're not lovable, if you're in the belief system of X, Y, and Z that's stopping your union, realize that this is an internal thing. It's you and you. It's always us. It's never that other person. They showing up the way we believe they should show up. For instance, if you had parents that were always fighting or struggling, you might feel like relationships are very much a struggle. Like, how could you get yourself outside of that? Because that is your belief system. And even if that person that you're with doesn't want to fight or they don't want the struggle, typically they're going to fall into that belief system anyway, because that's what you are projecting upon them. That is your own belief system that you're projecting upon them. And so this is where it gets tricky, okay? This is where it gets tricky because this is inside of you. And so fear is the number one block of love, right? The opposite of love, everyone knows it in Spirituality 101, the opposite of love is fear. So pain also is associated with blocking love, right? If you have too much pain in your heart, too much suffering as a child, it's just so sad. I know it's difficult when you're getting dealt a very difficult hand. Some of us were dealt a very, very rough hand, meaning that the family of origin that we landed in was painful. The love that we experienced was not love at all. And so, or the parenting that we experienced was not from a place of love. So all that being said, it's rewriting that story and removing yourself from the pain, because pain is not there to stay. Pain is there for you to understand that there's something you need to observe and to look at and to let it go. It's the same if you have pain in your body. If you have pain in your body, let's say I woke up with a sore side today, actually. It was very painful. I woke up with a sore side. I must have slept funny on it, but it was like I was wincing like when I moved a certain way. I'm still doing it. Still, as we're talking about it, I'm feeling it. So when you have pain like that, it's just meant to clue you into something, and so that you can address it and let it go. Pain is not meant to be strapped to your back and you know, carried around with you your entire life. So fear, pain, and doubt, okay? Doubt is the devil. So fear, pain, and doubt, those are the things that block love. So it doesn't matter whether it's your twin flame. It doesn't matter if it's a loving friendship. It doesn't matter if it's the love of your child. You know, we're meant to love deeply in so many different ways, right? So the same thing that blocks any kind of love is the same thing that blocks twin flame love. Okay? So this is an internal, inside job. This is about facing yourself and seeing where you're blocked internally within yourself. How are you blocking? What emotions inside of you? What story are you telling yourself about love? Because that is impacting your outer world. And so it seems so permanent, doesn't it? Our outer world, look around, it's so permanent. And in this case, it's so beautiful. But at the same time, it's energy. And so remember, just like Mike Dooley says, thoughts become things. And so this is an invitation today to take an evaluation of what your belief systems are about love and write them down. Like, for instance, love is difficult. Love has always been painful. It's always been a challenge for me to find love. I haven't ever really found love, you could say, maybe, if that's your truth, you know? And so then you want to turn those around and you want to state them in their positive. Okay? So this is like it's an evaluation of your belief system. And so I invite you to that today. So taking an analysis of what your beliefs are in love, becoming very aware of them, writing them down, and then switching them to their positive. For instance, love is easy. I can't believe how easy it is to be with my twin flame. I can't believe how easy it is that I found this person. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about why. We talked a little bit about it the first video last week. But the next video, next Sunday, I'm going to talk about why this twin flame union is so important to you. Because this person that's in your life, that's your twin flame, they have the exact coding, the exact chemistry, the exact programming that you need to heal. They have that essence. They have that thing. And so that's what we're really getting at here with the twin flame. However, you will project your pain and fear onto it just like any other relationship. And even more so because you just feel so vulnerable. So today I invite you guys to get out your pen and paper, write down what your belief systems are. The more honest you are with yourself, the better it is, because the easier you can heal. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for being here. So much love. And I look forward to chatting next Sunday about the importance of these twin flame unions and why it's even worth it to go through your belief systems. Why is it even worth it to do an audit? It's worth it. It's so worth it because you deserve love. So make that your mantra. I deserve love. I love myself. I deserve love. All right? Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next Sunday. Bye for now.